Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today's Valentino Rossi build day. Yes, excellent stuff. We have 5 issues of Valentino Rossi, starting with 7 and finishing with, wrong way John, as always, with 11. Excellent stuff. Now I have got another fork, there we go, and it is exactly the same colour as the first one they sent me, so that's good. So at least I don't have to ask for a replacement, unlike some I've seen. And there are plenty of parts in here, and they're quite heavy as well. There's the wheel, that is very heavy. That's excellent stuff, can't wait to get that one done. But anyway, I need the parts from 3 to 6 as well, because we're fitting them today also. So let's get on with the build. Okay, doke, this is issue 7, but we need the parts from issue 6 and issue 5. And a B screw, so we'll get these parts out and we'll put these together. Okay, so there we go, there's the type B screw, and basically this fork goes in here. That is D-shaped, so it will only go in one way, and I suppose we need to push that right down, which is going to be a very tight fit. So I can see me having to, yeah, I think I'm going to have to shave this unless we can. I really want to force that. Right, I'm going to have to make some adjustments to that to get that in there, so bear with me. So we're just going to have to sand this, remove some of this paint. Okay, let's give that another whirl. There we go, that is a tight fit. Excellent, now we need the screw. Excellent stuff, there we go. That's step 3. Next we need this fender bracket. That is, oh that's nice and metallic, didn't know that was metal. And basically I need to flip that over and that goes in that position, I believe. Yep, excellent stuff. Okay, we need a type C screw and the Allen key to fit this. There we go, that is issue 7 completed. We got parts from issue 5 and 6 and nothing from issue 7. Now the parts from issue 7, so we'll fit them next. Probably anyway, and that is left over from issue 5 as well, but that is it for issue 7. Okay, now issue 8 of Valentino Rossi. Let's have a look through the magazine, have a look at some cracking pictures. There's a big smiling Rossi there on the podium again as always. And here we have the parts. The right brake caliper mounting, and there are other parts, so we actually do use the parts for issue 8, out of issue 8. There we go, we have put one of these together. That is the final result. So we have done this previously. Yeah, the parts, so let's get them out. There we go, those are the parts. We won't be using the spindle. That is the front wheel spindle. We've got C screws, B screws, and this caliper with these nuts, as well as. Okay, so first thing what we need to do is to move them into the way, and we need this piece which has 2 pegs there and there, and basically they go in them 2 holes there. This should be just a push fit connection, this. Brilliant, nice and solid that as well. Yeah, excellent stuff. There we go. And next what we need are these 2. Yep, that will go in there like so. Excellent. Right, so we've got the caliper mounting and the reservoir tube, and we just need to put these nuts in place. One goes there, one goes there, and the silver one will go on first in here. Should just slide in. They were a tight fit on the last one, It's just like that. Excellent stuff. Now what we need to do is to put these together, and just have a look. I think that goes like that. Yep, just like that. That should squeeze together. I don't think I've got them nuts in far enough, just bear with me. Oh, there we go. They push them back far enough. Now we can actually fit this into place, which goes just like that. Excellent stuff. And that does need some glue on it because it is rather loose, so we'll get some glue on that. But that is issue 8 complete. Excellent stuff. Nicely detailed there with them 2 nuts. Brilliant. Excellent, that's then glued, so that should be set. So what we got left are C screws, B screws, that front wheel spindle, and this brake caliper, all nicely put together. Excellent stuff. As you can see, that has a letter R on it. There we go, so you can't get them mixed up. Brilliant. Let's move on to issue 9. Here we have issue 9. And the magazine, contents of the magazine, some more cracking pictures. There we go. Parts supplied, walnut front wheel. There we go. I'll have a look at that in a sec. And here we go again. So that brake caliper we just put together, we need parts from issue 7, and we put these together just like we did in previous 7 with issues from parts 5 and 6. Excellent stuff. Okay, these are the parts. So basically what we need to do is to put the fork. There we go. It's got some nice detail on it as well though. Let's see if it matches up with the other one. Yeah, that's brilliant. That. The colouring's exactly the same. Nothing to worry about where that's concerned. And this basically goes in here. Now the other one was very stiff. Well, that is very loose. So turn that over. We need a B screw in there. And here we have one B screw. Excellent. That is exactly how it should be. Then we need that piece that goes just there like that, and we have a C screw with the Allen key right there. There we go, that should be great. Excellent stuff. Right, let's have a look at that wheel. Here are the parts. This is the wheel. So, and there we have it. That is looking absolutely excellent. This is so heavy. And there looks to be a valve there. Brilliant. It's got some writing on it as well. MFR. That is. Yeah, I might have to tighten that up slightly actually. It's a little bit loose, but there we go. That is out of issue 9. Excellent stuff. Be careful with that with the paintwork. Let's move on to issue 10. Okie doke. Issue 10. Quick look through the magazine. There's some excellent articles in here. Cracking pictures. And we have the parts. Fork, yoke and fixings. Bottom fork yoke triple clamp, 2 screws type B, front wheel nut, 4 screws type D and a 2-way wrench. Excellent stuff. And we'll need the tyre for this one. There we go. We put the tyre onto the wheel, and then we have the brake disc to put in place. There's that arrow, so we've got to make sure we put them on the right side, and then we can put these forks in place as well. And there we go. Slide the bottom fork yoke onto the legs and screw it in place. Excellent stuff. Here we have the tyre. That does feel a little bit stiff. I don't know whether we're going to get this wheel in or not, but we can try without getting any damage. Might need some water for this actually. It's putting up quite a fight. I think we'll get some water for this. There we go, we'll pop that into some hot water now. That is a big casserole dish for a big tyre. Okay, now let's get the tyre out. That should definitely, there we go, that definitely feels a lot softer. Shake all that water out. Well, let's see if we can get this into place now without much bother. There we go. So much easier than having to struggle. Excellent stuff, look at that. Unreal. So quick. Brilliant stuff. Let's get rid of the towel and we can carry on with the rest of the build. I'll get rid of this water. We also need the brake discs. I left mine, well that one not wrapped up, but this one, so we'll just get these out. There we go, those are the two brake discs. Now there is an arrow here which corresponds with that arrow there, so you know which brake disc goes where. And there's just 3 holes there, 3 pegs, and basically just line them up, if I can see them alright. Yep, just like that basically. There we go. Excellent stuff. And we do the same with the other one on the other side, but after we put the fork on here. Looks like I've stepped ahead, it wants the right one on first. So we'll flip that over and we'll put the right one on. Goes on the same way as the left, but we're sticking with the instructions. There we go. That is that in place. Excellent stuff. So we can put that to one side, because now what we need is the right fork, which is this one, I believe. Yep, it's got the air on there, but we need to fit the front right brake caliper supplied with issue 7 and fit it in there and there. So I'll get this out. There we go. These two just press together, 2 pegs. They're like one there and one if it's a go for me. Well, that was a very tight fit that, but it's together now, and basically that pops into there and there. Another nice tight fit, and then we need to fit this onto here, so that brake caliper will slide over the brake disc. Should do, there we go, like that. And we need to pop that into place with the spindle. Okay, here we have the spindle. We just pop this through here until it comes through the other side. There we go, like that. Excellent. And now what we need is the brake disc for this side. Yep, that will go on there. Press that into place there, and we need to do the caliper again for that fork, so just bear with me. Just pop this to one side, get these parts out. These just press together again. There is, there we go, a decal or decal there on the bottom, as you can see. So when you press these together they should actually match up, though you're not going to see them once it is on the wheel, to be honest. This is not as tight a fit as the other one, thankfully. That one did take a little bit of persuasion. There we go, now is that in place, and again we need to fit this on here like that. Press that into place there like that, and then bring this back. That caliper there will slot over the brake disc, and we need to move that spindle out of there for now. Pop that over there, slot that into place if I can, not like that one, just like that, and then we can get the spindle through the hole just like that. Yep, excellent. Can match them up, that's brilliant. And now what we need is that nut with the parts for this issue. There we go. Let's pop that to the side and get these out. And here we have the nut. Pop that over there, and we can fasten all this together, I suppose. If that spindle will central. Let's see. Let's see if we can get that there. It's better. It's much better when you can actually see what you're doing. And then we can fasten this together. Oops. There we go. Just leave that a little wiggle room so we can get the next part in place. Excellent. Okay, now we need E screws. We have some D screws in this issue as well, but we don't actually use them, so we can pop them to one side. And we need this piece as well, so we'll get this out and fit it. Okay, now we've got the 40 yoke. This will only go on one way because we've got two screw holes there and there, which fit into there and there. So we keep these forks together like so. Slide this over the top, and that will just drop into place. Should do. There we go. Yeah, nicely lined up. There we go. I say nicely lined up. Slid back down again. And we can put in 2 type E screws. There we go. Zoomed out a little bit to get a better shot. Now we need to magnetise that screwdriver. Won't be a sec. That should be a lot better. Okie doke. 2 screws, 1 on either. There we go, that's all nicely tightened up. Now we can just tighten that screw. Not too much so you feel resistance. There we go. Brilliant. That's looking fantastic. You can just get a scale of how big this bike is going to be now. Well, that is looking absolutely beautiful. Excellent stuff. Okay, moving swiftly on to issue 11. Roll through the magazine as always. There we go, some cracking pictures here. And now we have the left hand exhaust pipes. So here are the parts. Let's get them out. And there are the parts. There's the B screws, and these are really heavy. They're brilliant. Actually, I think that goes just there like that. That looks fantastic already. It's got a nice shine on it as well. So it's been lacquered. I would imagine we'll fasten these with a B screw. This is step 3. I've not done the first 2 steps simply because we've got all of these. So let's put this together first. Okay, so we just need 1 B screw into here, and then this is this part of the exhaust complete. I think we'll put some oil on this one. Just on the tip there, the end of that screw. Does help it. There we go. That's that section of the build done. That looks fantastic. 1 screw. Now we do need those D screws from previous because we're going to be fitting this fender cover onto the front of what we've already assembled, which should go there like that. And we need 4 D screws, 2 on either side. Yeah, lines up brilliant. Look at that, fantastic stuff. Well, these straight edge screws. So I'll just get the screwdriver, what we say, so we can hold that into place and pop a screw in, taking your time. There we go, that's the first one in. Excellent. I did have to magnetize the screwdriver as well as get one on the other side, and then I'll show you when it is complete. There we go, we'll get the other screws in there. And there we go, that's all 4 screws in place now. They're very awkward, very slippery little devils, but everything looks hunky dory. Brilliant stuff, like our little Michelin man there. But that is issues 7 to 11 complete. Fantastic. There we go, guys. The front wheel, excellent. Front brake discs on, calipers, the forks, everything is great. I think that is a little bit shaky anyway, that, because the nuts are tightened up. But these screws here, these flat-headed ones, I don't particularly like them. Really take your time with them. You slip, you can easily scratch it. But that is looking fantastic. You can gather now how big this bike is going to be. It's going to look fantastic. Excellent stuff. There's the exhaust. Brilliant. Now the next 4 issues, no, not next 4 issues, next 5 issues are already being processed. So I don't expect them for at least 3 more weeks, to be honest. But that is looking fantastic. Anyway, there we go, guys. Excellent stuff. So if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you soon for another build on my channel. Excellent. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.